You know who it is, no need for guessing, cause within an instant of seconds of spitting, you can tell I'm different. As soon as I emit one sentence, Heezy delivers the message like a mailman. I'm in demand cause I'm the man, but damn, these mailsmans these days are more female than a bitch in Regis. Everyone except my clique is a bitch to me, it's like leprosy, a sickening fetish. I've been trying to get rid of, but recognition of my efforts is different. They give precisions to my surreal essence, yet this MC's inches in this game is a real blessing. I'm quintessential, I'm quite essential, a razor level, the missing link, the fifth element in my development. I give my sentiments to my enemies, those who I have chose to squash the bitch. It was your choice, you was talking shit, so you chose to pitch. You true be calling and making all the hits. Industry, your industry, we killing these niggas physically, mentally, lyrically, endlessly, seriously. Please, if you weak up, the entity fend for me. I'm the century for the crew, looking out for the entry of this niggas, clearing them out and starting over a new century.
Well, nigga, chill, nigga. I probably pop a pill, nigga. Cop a pill with your bitch, nigga. Well, nigga, chill, nigga. I probably pop a pill, nigga. Cop a pill with your bitch, nigga.
Bitch, I don't even know where you came from. I think you niggas from B-More County, cause that's where all the things from. And I don't pay no bank from. And do math like the gentleman. Now you nervous and feeling because your pockets is drilling. Because the game that I'm living in give your own face a slap. I'm a group, super veteran. This is way more than rap. Can't go to your man for help. Nigga, extra saviors for that. Because my behavior is comparable to a child in the romper room. Just fucking shit up. Arbitrarily burying fake MCs with this hot shit, but the degrees be varying. And niggas showing up through now one with nobody from the truth. That's like jumping out of a plane without a parachute. I would just bust rounds, easy with embarrass you. Chris is a real nigga and super discourage you. So I would encourage you, like it would be who. Your well-being if you see him niggas just bust a move. Cause we too fucking smooth. We like diamonds just shining in all different facets of this rap shit. And the end result is fucking immaculate. I spit cracks like work under my teeth. You truth running the underground, you niggas underneath.
Well, nigga, chill, nigga. I probably pop a pill, nigga. Cop a pill with your bitch, nigga. Well,
what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Heezy's World, the greatest podcast ever created by the greatest person ever created. How did this happen? What's going on, guys? It's Heezy's World, episode 59. And it's all good. Episode 59. And I'm back. How y'all doing out there? What's up? Tisha, what's going on, girl? What's up, everybody? Zane, Felix, what's happening? Instagram. Mikhail. Blair, who I'm sitting next to in real life. Jackie Rain. I'm not sure who that is, but welcome, young lady. Danielle, what's happening? How are you guys doing? Welcome to the show. Instagram, Facebook. I am, I feel like unusually happy during these weird and wild times. Thank you, Tisha. Welcome to the show. Yes, I hope everybody's doing well. It's a epidemic going on, if you haven't noticed by now. The what I heard today was called the Roro.
The Roro.
Somebody then took the name and warped it to my name somehow.
You're a virus?
Somehow. But I'm the virus that gives you life. What's up, Aji? What's up, Beta? I love it. Oh, everybody must be off. Don't have to wake up in the morning or some shit. I have to still go to work. I still gotta go to work. It's cool, guys. I feel like my life is like the only regular life right now. I don't know. I think the only thing
healthcare provider.
Yeah, I work in the medical field, guys. I've been feeling real thankful. Like, I'm thankful that I made the decision to get into that profession for these exact reasons. Like, I feel like that's one job that you cannot go without. And in this time, I'm so on my Bernie Sanders shit. Like, we definitely need some free healthcare out here. We need to expand, and we just need to have a overstocking of doctors and medical professionals. Oh, you still got to be up at 5 a.m.? Well, goddamn. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. I try not to keep you up too late. But yes. But yes, the Roro. I don't know how you go from COVID-19 to Rona to Roro, but no, that's not what we call it. COVID-19 is still rampant. I'm at this point, like I've been saying the last couple of weeks, I don't know. I feel like I got it. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't feel anything. They say it's like the flu. You get it, and not the flu, but the cold. You get it, and then you feel it 4 days later or some shit. I ain't feel shit yet. I think hysteria has got to me because I've been like I see people in their masks and their gloves, and I start feeling sick because I'm like, oh my god, I don't know. Like I'm more disgusted. Because I think people are wearing the same gloves all day. You know what I'm saying? And touching things. They probably feel like they can touch anything because they have gloves on. So they're doing the nastier. Yeah. Probably spreading the shit even worse.
Yeah, because they're not washing their hands.
But yes. So today's show, guys, I really want to focus on the unrest that's going on. Like, lately, and it's totally unrelated to COVID-19, but I've been getting a lot of disagreements my way. I've been getting into a lot of, I'm not going to go into detail, but I've been getting into a lot of folks, and I mean, it's for reasons that are, you know, the reasons we get into it, but I just feel like I'm getting unusual reactions, and I'm just like, yo, we got to just relax, y'all, because one thing I know, you get sick by, you know, stressing yourself out. You know what I'm saying? So the more you stress yourself out or worry or panic, and I understand, and I definitely feel for the people that maybe don't have like full-time jobs and they have no, what do you call it, severance pay? What do you call this shit? Sick leave or, you know, time, just hours for you to use when you can't go to work. Because I don't understand. Thankfully, I still can go to work and all this shit. I mean, I'm not really too happy about that, but I mean, I'm okay. I don't know about this thing, like, so yes, this is the unrest and the conspiracies. Like, I feel like I see so much anger on the webs, on the interwebs. I see a lot of people picking on people, and the reactions you guys have is so angry. I mean, unusually angry. Everybody's usually angry in the first goddamn place, but you guys are tripping lately, and I see it. I'm seeing people I've never seen Kurt publicly, and I'm just like, what's going on? They're there. I'm okay. You guys are gonna be okay too. I mean, people are dying now. I don't know what the totals are. I've been meaning to look it up, but I feel like that might be depressing. Do you know?
They said 200 in the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area.
200 people died.
But I feel like that's what I heard for the country. I feel like they messing with the numbers.
I've heard people mess up the numbers too.
Yeah.
I can't believe 200 people died in Maryland. I feel like they're probably the United
DC,
States.
Virginia, that's what I just saw.
I mean, yeah, in the DMV. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I know a man in PG County died today.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. From the coronavirus?
Mm-hmm.
Older gentleman?
60.
Damn. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Man, well, I mean, that's crucial. That's a little startling. That's very startling, actually. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I don't know, y'all, like I had a conversation with somebody on the Facebook, and I was just like, yo, if anybody's scared, just pray. I mean, just find your faith. Like, find the reason you keep getting up every morning and amplify that shit. Because I don't know what's going on, and I find a comfort in listening to these conspiracies and even forming my own. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think people need to be okay with just talking about the situation. If you don't want to talk about it, just say that. Stop trying to react and like downplay what people are thinking about or talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like it's healthy. It's healthy to talk. Just communicate. It's not scary. I guess we can scare ourselves with this shit, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not scared. I could have died from worse shit a long time ago.
I know that's right.
And I can still die from worse shit going forward. So it's just like I'm all right, man. It's like I guess I'm starting to realize what do they call it? Like the cup. I think this is the cup half empty phrase.
So like you're it's half full.
Cup half full. Like I always feel like my life. I know people living in worse conditions or have worse situations.
Yeah, the cup is half full.
Cup is half full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cup is half full.
Some people are half empty and they always looking at the negative side.
Yeah, like I have enough. I'm blessed. Like I cannot complain. And I mean, I don't know if it's this mindset or just my upbringing that gave me these blessings, but I mean, I don't know. I would still hope if I had less to still have the same mindset. I would still think I would. But
so where do you think the corona came from?
oh, what the president says it came from. That's probably the first time I called him the president. And we need to be extra nice if you rolling out these checks he's talking about. That's our president, everybody. Y'all want that $1,000? Y'all need to submit. It's like, no, I'm just joking. But no, I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Hearing about this thing, I mean, the guy said it like 3 times today. I seen his tweets. He said the Wuhan virus. And I'm like...
Oh, no, he didn't.
He did. He definitely has 2 tweets out there, and he said it in person. He was questioned on live TV, and he said, "That's where it came from. That's what it is," or something along those lines. And
yeah, she asked, "Why do you keep using the word
our
China?
president, our elected president,
the China virus?" And he said, "Because it came from China. Like
because it came from China."
He sure did. I saw that.
And he knows that shit because we talked about this shit a week ago. Saying some people, I hear people say, I mean, and it is racist to say that you're causing harm to Asian folks when you're saying that something like, don't do that. That's kind of wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if it came from there, I'm like, yeah, that's the Wuhan virus. They call MERS the Middle East virus. That's another coronavirus if people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know, y'all. I mean, relax. This shit has happened a lot. The H1N1, all these viruses keep happening. So yeah. Ebola, SARS, all that, man. And like, I don't know. Like,
so what's one of your conspiracies?
Conspiracies?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna stick with what I thought it was. I mean, I want people to understand, like, I don't have a set thought. Like, I definitely am one person that don't... like, people think I'm difficult. But it's like, I don't have a mindset where I could ever be right. Nothing is 100% correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I gotta say that better. And I'm drinking now as well.
No.
So it might get a little foggy and joggy. But... like, I mean, I feel like this type of shit, the way these sicknesses come out and they come out of nowhere, it seems like almost like a weapon, or maybe, I mean, hopefully it's just hysteria. I mean, people probably just making themselves sick out here. I've heard Lupe said the coronavirus is us. It's you, the people who panic and cause distress. The latest one I heard, it's the coronavirus is something that reveals who you are. I like that one. It basically says, if you're a good person, it amplifies who you, it shows. If you're a bad person, it shows. So you got people who buying up all the shit just to resell it. Those are bad motherfuckers. I mean, smart in a way, but, you know. I mean, I don't get upset. I know society feels like, I think the majority of society feels like people reselling shit like that. That's bad. How do you feel about that?
If you're going to resell it to me at the lower price, I think you're a good person.
Well, there we go. There's other aspects to this shit.
Because some people just may not be able to get it like that. And so if you out here, you know what I mean, stalking it up to, what is it, Robin Hood, rob the rich to feed the poor, I can't really be mad at you for that.
I ain't mad at that either.
But if you just out here, like I've seen on the gram and other such places where somebody just need a pack and you out here with 8 and now you going to blows. Right. Like you taking that many more shits a day, then no, you need to sit your ass down.
I don't know what's going on with that toilet paper shit. I mean, I heard this virus does have a digestive system symptom.
Yeah, they're saying that now.
So, I mean, they're saying everything now, it seems. But we're learning. We're all learning shit. I'm just like, people shouldn't have a set thought on anything. We don't know shit. It's okay to not know shit. I feel like people are uncomfortable with that. Like, none of y'all are my leader. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Like, honestly, when I see people talking on Facebook, I'm like, yo, why are y'all so angry? Just calm the fuck down. None of us know. Why you always want to be on a higher plane than the others? Just calm your ass down.
That's what a capitalist society
either worry or fucking don't worry. Be brave. But it's just like the talking down on others. I do not appreciate that shit at all. I really don't. I appreciate all weird things you want to say. Like, this came from somebody farting on something. Like, I don't know, I just kind of made that up.
But wait, what if that's really what happened?
But, I mean, hey. So, I was thinking like it was a biological weapon. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to some things earlier. Like, there's a whole bunch of shit. People think the Chinese... Like, there was a deal done between the Chinese... It was a trade war deal. To basically end the trade war. And then right after that, that's when the coronavirus came out. They're saying about all these CEOs leaving their post. Microsoft, which I feel like Bill Gates stepped down a long time ago. But, I mean, I don't know. They're making news about that. The T-Mobile CEO, Hulu CEO... All these CEOs stepping down. I'm hearing about
Uber too.
Martial law. Like Eminem's gonna take over. I don't know. But no, I mean martial law. Like the cops. I mean, I've seen tweets saying increased police presence from the National Guard and shit and all this. Like, I mean, I don't know, y'all. Like this is what happens in a disaster. This is a disaster. So things gotta change. We gotta change the way we thinking. And I guess the mindset is that we need to sit still for like a whole 2 weeks for the shit to die. Somehow. I don't agree.
45 days.
I don't know. This is weird.
It's unprecedented. We just don't know.
Definitely unprecedented. This might sound a little inconsiderate and ignorant, but it's like the old folks is like forcing us millennials to live this way because they scared of dying and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Okay.
I don't mean it like that. It's just that, you know, they're the powers that be, sort of. I mean, I don't know any young people running the world, but...
Point taken.
So, I don't know. I mean, and I get it. I don't want nobody to die. I don't want nobody to die from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it be a good... like, I mean, I don't think it's good for anybody to die, but if, like, an evil person is perishing because of this, I'm not particularly happy about it. They needed to suffer. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
But look, it's a lot of shit going on. I think everybody should just chill out and let's hug. Let's show some love. Let's kumbaya out this bitch.
Yes, now I agree.
Do like
kumbaya is self-care moment.
The people in Paris, they're out there with their harps and their violins and
in Italy, they singing the national anthem. The dolphins are swimming in the Venetian waters now that it's cleared up because the boats aren't running.
And that's a very positive sign to me. If I'm seeing animals coming back, like if the animals are fine, like we saw that movie, what's that Sandra Bullock joint? Birds, Eye.
Owl. No, please hold.
Birds of Prey.
Bird eye, bird, black bird,
bird box. There we go.
Box.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, everything is fine as soon as the animals start, you know, being alright. They the first to know when shit's fucked up.
It's definitely a time for the world or the earth, I should say, to like heal itself a little bit. Saw a little aerial view of Italy 6 weeks ago. Northern Italy 6 weeks ago in terms of population versus like 2 days ago. Definitely has diminished a lot.
True that.
So maybe it's just, you know, heal.
And some good news I read, over, I don't remember the actual number, but I want to say 500,000 people have been cured of the coronavirus, so that's good. Grave news, like Idris Elba has it.
Not grave.
No. Listen, now this is not because he has it. It's just that sexy men are having it or getting it now. So that definitely indirectly affects me. You understand now, guys? Now I'm worried. Okay.
Is that what it
I
is?
mean, I'm still chilling. I'm not too afraid, but you know, if they're going after the sexy too, then I gotta prepare.
Lord, let us all prepare.
But yeah, man, the conspiracies out here, the misinformation, like people are with protecting themselves, like putting Clorox on their lips,
drinking it.
Yes. Guys, alcohol. I'm drinking alcohol right now, and I know that's not good for me. But the much purer form of alcohol that you guys are wiping down shit, that's not supposed to go in your body. Do not use a Clorox wipe as a mask, please. Do not wipe your body down with Clorox. Just don't even, I don't know, just wash your damn hands. Soap is the cure. Like, for your dirty hands.
Soap, I don't know why toilet paper is on the low, but soap is fully stocked.
I don't get why toilet paper's on the low either. I mean, I guess people used my only thought was people use toilet paper as tissue. You know, I chew. You grab some toilet tissue. You know,
maybe
because I don't know. Have you ever used tissue on your butt, like sneezing tissue?
when I have no other option.
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely have.
Does it feel good? Did they leave? Because some of them have lotion on them
it's
too.
Softer.
Yeah, that's what's up. My man said he couldn't find wipes, Clorox today, so he got the wipes, and I was like, bro, you just did yourself a favor. Not the Clorox wipes though, guys. the
Cottonelle.
Cottonelle, yeah, those joints. But yeah. Now I have also noticed that a few people close to me, they said their family members have gotten the coronavirus, and that does worry me because I was at a point, I was at a conspiracist point where I'm like, all right, this is affecting the world, and I can't see it. Nobody seems to be getting this, but apparently, sexy people and people in PG County have gotten it, and yeah.
Yeah, the people on the news are saying that it's extremely painful. It's like the flu, but
true
acute.
Yeah, they say it's like the cold times 3, I guess, cold times 5, respiratory symptoms, and coughing, and I guess diarrhea
and
too.
the shortness of breath.
Shortness
I think
of
is
breath.
what has really got people like in pain because they can't really move around up and down stairs or around without feeling that like heaviness on the chest. That sucks.
And so basically, guys, like, I don't know if this is wrong. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and go to the doctor. I don't have time to go to the doctor for real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the doctor if I feel something though. I'm not gonna sit here being because if you know you have it, you're basically a bioterrorist. If you're out here just you got it and you're like afraid to tell people, but you're still gonna act and live your daily life. No, quarantine yourself, please. You do that when you're sick. First of all, don't be trying to be all scared and like, okay, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna take us all out. No, that's not cool. You're not gonna go down you're not gonna go down as a hero doing that shit. So I don't know, but all I'm saying is that I pretty much feel like a lot of us got it, if this is the case, and I'm basically just staying away from the people susceptible. Like, if I know you're sick, I'm staying away from you. If I know you're old, I'm staying away from you. I haven't been around my parents. I walk past them. I'm very graceful. I wash my hands and take showers and shit before I even go around them. But I don't know. Part of me feels like I'm being ridiculous, but at the same time, it's like,
I wonder how
better
much
safe
of
than
it
sorry.
is-
I'm not hating on anybody that's scared and taking crazy steps. I'm really not.
And I wonder how much of it for you too is like just being in the medical field, right? Like you're around people who.
Well, I've been working in the medical field since 2013. Well, I mean, you could say 2012.
But the people come to you when they sick.
Yeah, I mean,
In a lot of cases.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't particularly like to talk about work, but it's just I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it, and I know I'm professional about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. All of this is just observing. I just gotta observe. This is another new thing. You know what I'm saying? So just gotta do our due diligence out here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm praying for us all, you guys. One thing I want to talk about. Should we start praying? Is it important to plan for a doomsday? Like, I know some people have. Now, when I say
How
doomsday,
do you even plan for that?
so what I'm saying is like taking precautions, like having a panic room, having a bomb shelter. Not a bomb shelter, but just a shelter you can concede to. Like being able to cook without, like, my thing is I'm trying to learn is how to live off the land. I'm trying to do that actively now because I don't want to pay no more bills. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
So I'm basically just trying to live off the earth. So, but I mean, I'm nowhere near being good at it. Like, I just know that people can cook off the, you can start a fire, you can cook outside, you can do all this shit. And I want people to also be blessed that this is not winter time. Like, winter is almost over. I mean, maybe winter would have killed the virus. I don't know. People said the shit started in November, but I just know. Just be happy it's not below 30 degrees and we out here can't move, ain't got no food, it's cold, heat just went off. Be thankful the power's still on, the internet's still on. Oh my God, I feel like we would all
go crazy.
Go crazy.
Real.
Yeah.
I think it's important to have like your emergency kit in case you lose power. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff, canned goods, you know what I mean? And keep that all in a spot. Just like if we were to get a hurricane to come through here, like where would you go in the house if that were to happen? Type stuff. But we about to have an emergency air system that kicks in the house, and I don't know. You still gotta live life.
You gotta live life, but I mean, I don't know. Honestly, it's just you. It's all about you guys. You gotta have peace of mind. So do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's personal preference.
Just try not to waste money or time. You know, that's all I can say. So yeah, I did have something. I wrote this down. Like I write things down as I go through the week. Like I put something about like one big thing is that a lot of people thought this shit was a hoax and that
they were playing with it.
You know, they was playing with it, and I always go back to the fact that if one person dies, it's important. I know people die every day, and for other things, frivolous reasons and shit. But if one person dies from something we don't know about, I feel like that's always important. A person is dying. I think a lot of people are very desensitized. I've been saying this for the last 2 weeks. Well, I investigated the last 2 weeks, and I was just thinking, like, hearing my family talk and friends, and they're just like, they're so used to people dying, and they just feel like one death is not that serious. And I mean, do you feel?
I think all life is precious.
All life is precious.
I accept the fact that to be born means at some point you will die, but right. I don't know that I'm out here. Like, if I hear, like, you know, if someone tells me, you know, yeah, my such and such died. I may not even know this person. I may not know who you're referring to, but the idea that that's something that person experienced, it saddens me for sure. Yeah, it's a life loss, and it's a life, that life was important to somebody.
That changes people's, like, that fucks people up.
Yeah, it does. Oh, yeah, it does.
It fucks people up, man. It fucks up the whole way of life. You got, I mean, I never try to look at death as a bad thing, but it does change, like, the person's not physically here anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's just job whack.
It is. They were important to somebody. So I feel for that loss.
So yes, people, when I say that, that means I love all of you. And all of you should love yourselves and be thankful for the life you've been given. And let's have some fucking fun out here with it, okay?
So speaking of fun, did you hear about Backyard's online concert last night?
What?
So
I missed it?
Yeah, I did too. Yes.
Backyard had an
online crankage.
What?
And I saw the video, and I'm telling you, they cranked.
So like, it was just
this whole virtual, because you know the music business is shut down right now. No tours, no concerts, no nothing. So people are doing online concerts. John Legend did one in his living room yesterday. Backyard had the high voltage crank. Erykah Badu's getting ready to put something on in her living room for $1. A whole Badu show from my living room, the way I want to experience her.
Charge $1. Hey.
And charge $1.
Make $1 million.
She gonna have the largest concert ever. Yeah. Ever.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be there with my.
And I feel like that's even better because you have, like, I think it's a little bit closer. Like, you can actually, like, you're signing in. She can see who we are, like, type shit. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, she can talk to. Oh, and she's doing requests. The whole concert is requests.
I mean, so kudos to people. Like, look at that as an example. Hopefully, it inspires everybody. Times are changing, and shit is about to change probably permanently. We don't know exactly what.
It's anyone's game. Everything's up in the air.
Everything's up in the air. Like, So sad news for me. I know you're not a big fan of the Marvel universe, but Black Widow has been canceled. I'm very upset about that shit. I feel like,
I think I've read something about
honestly, like, I'm not to sound like the super geek, because I am, I guess, but I love that shit. I love what Stan Lee did, and Stanley and whoever else created Marvel, but I love what he did. Like, that shit gives me life. And you're basically shutting down my life when you're saying I can't watch the movie that I anticipated for more than 3 years. Now, not Black Widow per se, but it's just Marvel in general I love, so I've been waiting for anything to drop. But so they canceled the movie, but I think this is prime time. I think Disney, Hulu, Netflix, all of them are just like, yo, this is prime time for us. We're online. We don't touch people. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start maybe selling movies. Maybe they're going to do movies. But I feel like that's something you can't jump too quick about. I was just talking to a friend about that today. You can't jump too quick on that because, you know, we don't know how long this is going to last. And you're still going to lose money from not going. So, like, I'm thinking basically people are going to start. The movies in the theaters are going to go to the apps. But you're still going to have people invite people over, so they're gonna still lose money because they're not making that individual purchase.
Look, someone told me the other day, this is where us black folks can get in at re-gentrifying our neighborhoods back. Because as businesses start to close, and you have the Federal Reserve at a 0% interest rate, plus the Libra scale, which is maybe like at 3.2 right now, this is a chance for you to get that property back. And
true shit. Like, and I've been hearing
I'm
that.
just saying, we might be thinking of looking at it all wrong.
I've been hearing that. Like, and I don't, like, I'm still, I mean, please nobody shame me, but I still don't, like, that's just still a little, sounds a little foreign to me. I know Fed rates, I know that's crucial if Fed does anything, especially dropping shit to 0. But I don't know, like, I need to hear it dumbed down a lot more than that.
So the Federal Reserve rate is the rate that the banks are borrowing money from each other.
Right.
And it's the Libra or Libler scale that is determining what we pay the bank. So when the Federal Reserve is like 3%, let's just say.
So basically hearing no interest rates.
No, so it's not quite 0, but it's like Federal Reserve 3% plus 3 is what they're saying we owe. So we would owe 6%. Because the banks are borrowing from each other at a 3% rate, and then we're borrowing from the bank.
True, but compared to what?
Compared to what it is now, where it's 0% interest rate, so plus 3, so we're only owing 3%.
Oh, okay.
So it's really, really close to just your principal.
Well, look, I mean, hey,
so now is the time to like buy homes, property. This is it. This is it right here.
Shit. Hey, well, look, I've been told that by numerous people. I've been told that by numerous people, man. Like, time to buy stocks. I've been hearing that a lot. I'm not buying shit yet because I still shit going down. And I've lost a little bit of money off that shit, so I'm not really happy about that. But it's cool because that's money you play with, so you don't lose. So same thing like playing cards for money. And I think we need a good Tonk Spades party soon. Yeah. So
we definitely need a do-over. What went down the other time?
So I'm gonna change from this flip the script shit. I mean, damn, not flip the script shit. I'm a little tipsy. Change from this coronavirus shit. I don't hope I'm not depressing. I don't feel like I'm being depressing. I feel like let's make light of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're not being depressing. It's just sensationalized in such a way that it can be overwhelming, especially when you're only talking about the downside of it.
But yeah, there was something that happened these past couple weeks. The flip the switch challenge. You heard about that, right?
No.
So you know the song Drake, I'ma flip the switch.
Oh, the switch challenge.
Yeah.
Yes, I have heard.
So, Waka Flocka, I think Baller Alert or Shade Room reported on him talking about how he's seeing people wearing, so he's very upset about men wearing women's clothes. I think that's what the issue is. And he's basically saying this is basically showing who people are. Like, I don't know. I just think whenever I hear these people talk, I hear stuff like that, I mean, I wonder, because people really care. But then I'm like, when I hear that, I'm just like, oh, dog, you outdated, bro. The world's changed. I mean,
the world has changed.
The world has left you behind, sir.
Why do you care, Waka Flocka? If you're not putting Tammy shit on, why does it matter to you?
But that's why I wish John was there, because I feel like he'd probably be like, man, why are we doing this? And, I did want to say, I don't know why he's not here. I see Benito on there. I see my family. What's up, Chrissy? What's up, Benito? But, yeah, I don't know what happened to John. I hope you don't have the corona, because that's the only excuse for not letting me know you're not showing up after telling me you were showing up. Goddamn Gugisha. But, it's like, I hope he's all right now. And, I'm just saying, take your, sweat it out.
Oh, man.
I think Dr. Ross said, I think you posted some shit about regular sex is good for
couples.
For anybody. Sex is good. I've been saying that since my first episode.
Yes. But
sex is always good. Sweat it out, guys.
No,
get rid of that shit many ways. But no, I have no problem with that shit. I don't know. I think whenever I hear that shit, like, I guess I don't know what to say. Like I don't ever care about sounding like nobody can fry me because I know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows me to fry me. I don't know, but basically when men do shit like that, I guess it's just kind of being in tune with the feminine side. Sorta. What do you think? I just think
in general,
because it's done out of fun a lot, huh?
In general,
in general, like I mean, just to do that, you know, like that's just history of this. It's like people, like Eddie Murphy dressing up as a woman, or you know what I'm saying.
So
like,
I think there's a couple different levels going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think like if you are a person who's comfortable wearing whatever clothing just because that's what you want to do, hey, live, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're not buying my size where I can't buy it, then do what you need to do.
But the shit's always been entertaining. I mean, we've seen Big
comedy,
Mama's House, we've seen
but
Miss
in
Doubtfire.
comedy, there is a piece of me that feels like a lot of black male comedians had to take a role where they were emasculated.
That's why I said Miss Doubtfire.
Okay, emasculated in order to gain a certain level of fame, like crossover appeal. I just feel like
I think that's the
going
power
on
of
too.
acting.
Oh, I feel like they're great actors, but I feel like that's a rite of passage for comedians and crossover. And I don't know that I necessarily agree with that.
I know the dude from Big Mama's House 3, his whole career ended for being in that movie. I never even seen it.
I haven't either.
I guess the son of Barton or some shit on that joint. What's
Really?
up, Zane?
Okay.
What's up, Toya? But I mean, I do pay attention to that shit. What's up, Andy? I see you there. My conspiracy theorist, my favorite conspiracy theorist. But like, I hear people. I hear the outcry of like they're demasculating. I don't know if I'm saying the word right. Emasculating when you're killing the man of the man, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, like they're killing our black men by making them wear women's clothes and shit like that. Like I mean, I do feel a way about it. Like I feel like you shouldn't have to resort to such measures to get famous or anything like that. But I mean, like if you're purely doing it out of art and for fun, because I think that's what I would do. It like I don't know if I want to reveal actually what happened, but I've done some feminine things in my past. You know what I'm saying? Playing with the genre, not like people who know me. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you exactly what I did, because if I did that, that would fuck me up. Because everybody's tuning in all of a sudden for right now, and I don't want to expose all that. But I've done some things like let's just call it putting on a wig. You know what I'm saying? Okay, then you should just like and I'm not trying to put my man super out there, but this man put on a whole wig the other day, and I was dying laughing. Like he put on my friend's wig, and he was just making a mockery of himself. But he looked like the dude from Belly. And he looked like a cold pimp for real. And I was like, yeah, you look actually cool, bro. But no, I've done it, and I was imitating a woman and shit. Like, I want to tell y'all exactly what happened, but I just can't. My sister's going crazy. But I mean, I've done some things purely out of I want to make the women laugh in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I mean, there's all levels to it, right? Mm-hmm. There's simple entertainment. There's mockery. There's, you know what I'm saying? It's not all one thing, but to try and limit it to just one thing, I think is unfair.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What do you think about that, though? Do you think there's a hidden agenda to bring people down in that area, like I guess black men?
I think that there's something to it. I don't know.
Just you thinking there's something to it. That's enough for me to.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of any black male comedian who had crossover appeal. At some point, they had to play that role, and I don't know that should be a staple for their career. But there is something to that formula in terms of crossover appeal. Mm-hmm. Just like the ones who haven't done it, mm-hmm. they're famous, but they're not crossover famous. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So. It's tough.
I don't know. I mean, so basically, the flip the switch challenge, people with women, like couples and brothers and sisters or whatever.
Yeah, that shit is funny.
They were basically switching. You basically dance to the song. I'm gonna flip the switch, blah, 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 blah. And then when you turn off the light, and then basically you and the other person have switched clothes or switched personas or whatever. And I guess Waka was mad at that shit. He was like, y'all dressing up as women? That's crazy. And I don't know exactly. Don't quote me. But that's pretty much the gist of what I saw. And I'm just like, people agree with him. You know, having power, you have followers. And I'm just, what's up, Shanice? But, I don't know, man. It's just fun, guys. Like, I want to do it. Like,
the Switch challenge.
That'll be fun. I mean, I don't know. I just like making people laugh. That's my passion in life. That's helping society, I think. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my, like I want to do God's will, but I don't want to be made to do, like, what I don't want to do. I want to do it my way.
Well, that's free will.
You know what I'm saying? That's how everybody should be. You know what I'm saying?
That's free will.
But don't cause no harm. That's what the problem is with some people having too much free will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do have fun at the expense of others. But
my cousin says, let's be real. When hasn't America not tried to bring down the black man? Facts, cuz. I think men like to imitate women. We are interesting and unstable creatures. Yes, y'all are interesting. And it's very important. That is key, because yes, I wonder. So I'm like, let me...
Well, what did that person say? Interesting and unstable?
We are interesting and unstable creatures.
Who are? Women or men?
Women. You don't agree? I actually agree. You guys, I don't even want to expose what I've been through, but I'm going to go ahead and say that I had to break up with somebody I was not in a relationship with. And hopefully I don't piss her off with that shit, but you know, I don't like that. I'm going to go back to being a whore because I am very upset about certain shit that women make me go through. Yeah, I swear to God.
Number one.
So I'm just gonna be a whore. You guys, I'm at your will, ladies, except for being in a relationship. But no, women are wild. That's all I can say. Women, y'all are wild. Just like I feel like we're wild to y'all. Like I feel like I'm very difficult for women, and I don't understand why. I feel like I'm very logical, and I talk, and I am responsive, and I don't get it. But Zane says, my cousin says, men need women to balance this out. And that was one thing I was focusing on. That is one of my topics that I'm going to get on one of these days. Does man need woman? And does woman need man?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You say that without
hesitation.
But, I mean, so I guess I need the gay community on here because I don't know.
I'm not talking necessarily within a relationship. I think the energies are different. So true. Regardless if you in a gay relationship or not, there are certain things that women bring to the table. I believe that women are the creators of life. They have so much compassion in them. Some of them, but they have a lot of compassion, and y'all have a lot of compassion that I've never seen before. That I wish I could attain myself sometimes, and I'm just like, that's what I need. That's what keeps me going. It's like, yeah, people like y'all, some people like y'all that are, you know, yes, that's life, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. And then I don't know what men are good for. I don't know. I mean, to me, if like the first word that comes to mind is strength. That doesn't necessarily mean that women are weak. Yeah. But I mean, to take out the trash thing, I feel like that's prevalent. But I mean, yeah, there's a yin to the yang. There's a yang to the yang. Yes, we need each other. So I hope I don't sound sexist to nobody, but I want to talk about that. I don't have no thought. I mean, my thing is knowing that gay people. Like women have women, men just have men. Like I don't know how. I mean, but you made a great point, and that's how I think as well. You have your lady friends and you have your male friends, and they balance you out. So that is true. So I don't know. We gotta talk about that one day. We gotta like maybe a panel of people, men and women, that should be cool. Different backgrounds and shit. We gonna talk about it. That should be cool. But yeah. Yeah, man. And what else did I write down here? I got in an argument with somebody about. I call myself perfect. What's your initial thought to me saying that outright? Pause. What do you? Yeah, you need more explanation, right? Yeah, I'm not. Right. I'm not. This person didn't even care about the explanation. It's like you can't call yourself perfect. But anyway, I think. Well, go ahead. So. I believe I'm perfect, and I believe all of us are perfect. So basically, I'm saying that, and I actually had this conversation. And I don't mind. I'm not exposing the person. We had this conversation. You know exactly who you are.
Are you saying God makes mistakes? That's my next question. Like, are you saying God made a mistake on me? Made a mistake on you?
So, what about the word custom?
Custom.
Instead of perfect, I'm custom made.
Well, I didn't make myself. I mean, well,
but there's only one you.
You know what? That's good. I like that.
There's only one
you. You do make yourself along the process, as long as you don't follow others. But basically, what I'm saying, and I basically said it like that because when I explain it, basically I'm saying God made me perfect. There is no good without bad on this planet. I feel like you cannot have a good life with all good just going on.
You just wouldn't know what the good was without the bad.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like,
know what good was.
I'm perfect, man. My flaws make me the perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm perfect. Nobody's fucking. I'm glad for my flaws. I'm glad for my draws. You know what I'm saying?
That should be a T-shirt. I'm glad for my flaws. I'm glad for my draws. I'm perfect.
All right, good question, Benita. Are you saying you're the perfect version of you? You grow, you evolve? So that was a great question. It almost stumps my whole thought process here.
Are you living your best life?
I actually feel like I am.
Okay.
I mean, I could be out there doing a lot more with a lot more women. but no. Like, I don't like I said, I had to break up with somebody I'm not in a relationship with. This girl had it all. I need to stop talking about people like this. But basically, I was not talking.
On your heart.
I was not. It is on my heart. It is on my brain. I was not talking to nobody else. Now, I do flirt with any and everybody who flirts back. That is without anything. But I wasn't talking. Like, I didn't pursue nothing that I pursued with this person. Which I wasn't pursuing anything. I just like living life. But I understand when things are given, you have to. You know, that's you have to accept. You know, like, people do things for a reason. That is number one. And I think everybody needs to realize that. Everybody does shit for a reason. Sure. Nobody does shit just out of their fucking goodwill. And people do. But at the same time, you do it for a reason. And that'll be another episode. But everybody does shit for a reason.
Okay. So you're breaking up with someone you weren't in a relationship with.
I mean, it's not even like that. I'm not cutting this person on. The person can still text me. I don't break up with people. This is just how I feel in my head because I'm like young. Because I'm adopting their mentality like shit. But anyway, but I feel like I am the perfect version of me. Growing and evolving is just being more perfect. I mean, like, I don't know. I think the way I use words, like, no word is perfect. I guess that's the way that is how I feel. Like, no word is perfect. Nothing is set. You know what I'm saying? Science always changes as we evolve. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can never be right about anything. That's why people with conspiracy theories or people with the facts per se right now, I feel like nobody knows shit. Don't be so solid in your convictions. Like, the people that are like that, they're the dumb ones to me. You know what I'm saying? For you to be so sure about anything on this fucking planet, you are an idiot.
Really?
I think so.
Anything?
It depends on what we're talking about.
Okay.
Like, I'm sure that I'm perfect. So I don't know. I don't know. But no, it's not that. I hope people understand what I'm saying. It's just like, don't be so sure. Like, you're saying coronavirus is, I don't know, just saying that you know what the coronavirus is right now in these times, you're an idiot. That's how I feel.
So what are some things that are certain, that are not things like you're a guy, you have dreads? Like, what is a certain thing?
Okay, see, those are, yes, those are facts. Like, I'm...
Right, so what's something that's not necessarily tangible, but is fact?
Appreciate you, Benita. Say that again, I'm sorry.
Something that's not tangible, but it is fact.
Men
like
and women
hair.
are different.
Okay.
So that's something that I've been battling almost my whole life. Like, I feel like we are the same, and we separate ourselves in ways, but I think there is scientific reasoning for the way we act and shit. Like, I notice women are much more emotional, but at the same time, men are just as emotional. It's just that we don't act on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like with me personally, I will never act on my emotions because I feel like some people are trying to bring it out of you. First of all, and I don't like playing that game. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta figure out what your intentions are, and then I'll start being. Not saying I'm not being real with you. It's just like you gotta protect yourself, because if you ever be too vulnerable, people can take advantage of you, or you get into unknown territory and you don't know what you're doing. You're just lost out there.
So men not showing their emotion is something that comes pre-ordered, not something that's learned. I mean, not acting on their emotions.
I think that is society.
Learned?
I think that's not how men are.
Okay.
I think men want to, like, as a kid, like, we used to cry like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cry for our mommy. You know what I'm saying? Now we know that that's not cool. Like, when I see my little nephew, you know what I'm saying, doing that, I be like, yeah, better chill the fuck out. But nah, I mean, I get it. That's his mommy. I would love to, like, I would go to my mommy too like that. You know, that's my first love. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. What's up, Paulie? I haven't seen you on here before. Said, man, act on it. You just do it different ways, and that's cool. Y'all act on your emotions. The brother did it recently. Not all men. And he said, okay. But I mean, hey, look. Be how you want to be, man. I think it's important to have people that don't show emotion sometimes. Like, I learned how to be tough because I've seen people being tough when I seen them going through shit. And they didn't cry. They didn't complain. They just sat there and been tough. They said, hey, man, you got to keep moving. That's strong. That's how you get things. But then you have people who cry, and that's good too. You're dealing with too much. You need to let go, and then realize everybody's going through the same shit. Let go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm never against anybody doing too much. There are people who do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not perfect. I know I probably sound good to some people right now, but I'm an asshole majority of the time, having difficulties with people as we speak. But I'm always working on fixing the shit. I don't ever feel like any of you what's up? But I don't feel like any of you are unnecessary. I feel like I met everybody for a reason, and I'm thankful, and I can't wait to do the best thing we're gonna do in our life together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all. Yeah, but I got like 4 minutes left. I feel like I could end the show soon. I don't feel like I have much more to say. It's an hour. It went quick, right?
Yeah, they went fast.
But yeah,
Speed demon.
So I guess with these last couple minutes, I'll talk about something that I care about as well, the NFL. Not even about my team. The Redskins hadn't done shit, and I like that. Because usually we do shit and we always lose. So let's not do shit and see what happens.
Point taken.
Congratulations, Skins. Yes. But Tom Brady to the Buccaneers. And I want to, and the reason I'm talking about this, because of these times, conspiracies and shit, a 2011 tweet by somebody I don't even know. I didn't even bother to write his name down, but he tweeted, and somebody in 2011 tweeted that the world would shut down if Tom Brady would ever go to the Buccaneers.
Really?
Yes.
Ain't that something?
Ain't that some fucking shit? I think that is hilarious, yo. Because yes, he went to the Buccaneers, and the world is apparently half shut down.
So is he's starting? What's the deal?
That should be the intention.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's I don't know what he's getting paid, but he made a deal. He's leaving the Patriots, and like he's the most not beloved character, but he's like the most known fucking player. He is the NFL, if you would ask me. You know what I'm saying? And 6 rings. I don't think he felt appreciated. I think Bill Belichick is a hell of a coach, but being a hell of a coach means you're a bit of an asshole, and he hasn't gave Tom Brady no love, and I feel like that's why Tom Brady left. But honestly, I wouldn't want to be in Boston either. I'd rather go to Tampa Bay my goddamn self. I feel like this is what you do when you're about to retire. You go to the beach. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is going to distract.
Your swan song.
This is going to distract him from his championship mind. But hey, all the best for Tom Brady. I hope he's still awesome. I hope Tampa Bay goes to the Super Bowl. I mean, unless the Redskins beat the shit out of him, which I want. But you know,
okay.
Niggas won't ever see football again. Now, no, Andy. Now, calm down. Now, that hurts. That you're pulling at my. You're pulling on my dick. It's like, no, you're pulling on my heartstrings. I mean, I am worried about that on the low. Like, I've been laughing at basketball fans and hockey fans and baseball fans. I care nothing about those sports. I mean, I can play basketball almost probably better than I can play football, but I don't care about basketball. I feel like that's a game anybody can play, and we just glorify a couple players that are good on TV. But
not Kevin Durant with the corona.
Kevin Durant got corona. Somebody in PG County from PG County. Oh, and you brought up Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey was accused. I think this was propaganda from some media site. From what I learned, Andy, was somebody said she was arrested because she had something about child pornography or messing with children or some shit. She had to tweet some 2020 shit, if you ask me, but she had to tweet out today that that's not true, and she's fine.
Damn, they trying to do what?
You know, when I heard it, the first thing I thought was like, damn, Harvey Weinstein must have snitched or something. But no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Show me yours,
I'll show you mine.
But no, I mean, like, I don't know. Oprah, I don't dislike Oprah. I'm just not particularly fond of Oprah because of certain things she does. I just want to know more about her. I wish she would have me on her show.
Well, there you go.
And give me a car from under the couch she has.
You get a car.
Where's under your car, Heezy? You got a new car.
And you get a car.
But nah, man. She going to black jail. What's up, Keeley?
Black jail.
Shout out to Keeley. She has the Momish podcast. We started our podcast together, and her shit like famous as shit now, yeah. Congratulations to you, and I'm gonna follow you soon. But yes, but yeah, nah, I don't know what happened to her, man. I don't know, but she's not going to jail, y'all. Man, I don't know. That's Oprah. If she went to jail, I'd have been like, oh shit, the world just turned upside down.
Listen, especially if you're going to black jail.
That's like Martha Stewart going to jail. Is it? Not really.
No, it doesn't give me the same feeling.
Doesn't give you the same feeling.
No.
I just think because Martha Stewart and Snoop are so cool, and
yeah,
it's like I think Martha Stewart's cooler than Oprah actually.
She definitely is
because
cooler.
of Snoop's affiliation. Actually,
she definitely is cooler, but it still doesn't give me the same vibe. Oprah jail, Martha Stewart jail. No.
Thanks, Keeley. I like your show too, but I don't know, man. Like I just want y'all to keep your head up. Let's start coming together. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we can't do that. No more than 50 people in one place. No more than Let's 10. Lower it to 25. Oh, 10.
10.
Oh, no more than 10?
That's what he said yesterday.
Oh, shit. I work in a 10 plus place. What the fuck?
Listen.
Anyway, keep your heads up, guys. Like, I mean, shit is real. You know, still keep your heart. You know, shit is real. If your shit is sad, be sad. But let's continue to be a light, because, you know, shit is kind of dark, and, you know, get out there and be you know what I'm saying? I stole that from some senator from a couple elections away.
Make it a better place.
Anyway, yes. Thank you, my homie Blair. She didn't want to come on the camera. She's all shy and shit, but it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is my homie right here.
Out there.
And, yeah, y'all, live it up. Let's make the best of this shit. Because, I mean, I don't know. We're not going to have this again. I don't want to say that because maybe we'll get worse sometime. I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let's always cherish the times we have. You know what I'm saying? Whether they be good or bad.
Bingo, bango.
Oh, shit. Andy said coronavirus is fake, and I'm going to end on that note. Zabita says, do more than one show a week. Oh, I love that. I got to work, though. If I didn't have to work, I would. Oprah go to jail. Corona is the end. Oh, man. All right. But, yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. This is probably the most viewers I've seen in a while. And, yeah, continue to love one another. And, yeah, keep watching Heezy's World, because I'm going to keep coming, babies. Next week is number 60. Usually I would take a break after I get to the 6 zeros or the one, whatever number zeros, and I don't know, I might keep going because maybe I'll be in quarantine soon. But yes, peace out. Wash your hands. Stay away from people that's not family. I don't know if that's, I mean, I guess that's cool, but yes, wash your hands, y'all. And yes, be easy, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all later. Hit me up.